so special about Imran?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Never liked him.
Besides the fact that he's one of the most attractive men in London, he's sweet, he's gentle, he's kind, he's bright, I don't know. No comment, I don't know this. He's a good, I can't do it. Marvellous cricketer. He's got education, everything, but a very imposing personality.
And then he walks with his chest out like a proud Punjabi. Pakistan and Australia is known more because of Imran rather than anything else put together.
He's been around for years and years and he's kept up his standard the whole time.
Very popular with the young ladies.
Got good shoulders. Nice, muscly shoulders.
I'll remember Imran, I don't know about the spectators, I'll remember him turning at the end of his mark and coming in with that last lovely leap so that the batsman knows that the ball is going to be on its way, but he doesn't know if it's going to be the away swinger or the in-shoot.
He doesn't suffer fools gladly. He's the type of guy that I suppose if you're doing the job, you must do it properly.
He had that bearing on the field, you know, which was very aristocratic and which made him look like a born leader.
He was, one could almost say, the best but fast bowler in the world. He was one hell of a cricketer.
I think I've always bowled this thing to myself, and in his early days we've been the quickest of the lot.
He's one of the greatest, you know, that I've ever faced.
As a test cricketer, you are tested in intelligence, in courage, and in skill. And Imran passes with flying colours in all three grades.
I moved to Zaman Park, and from then onwards my development in cricket started. I had two older cousins, both went on to captain Pakistan. There were a host of other cousins who were either representing Lahore, first-class teams. There were at least 8 first-class cricketers in Zaman Park at the time I was growing up. We have a round park in the middle of this locality, and everything was done there. There were all sorts of ages, cousins who were in the late 20s to boys barely 6 or 7 years old. So all of us used to get together and sporting activities used to take place.
If Imran was not playing cricket, he was either chasing kites on the streets, or he was going after all the crows in the neighborhood with his air gun. He always told us, his younger sisters, that he was a tiger because he caught kites rather than buying them. Of course, it was because my mother never gave him the money to buy the kites, but it impressed us a lot because he used to have this big pile of kites that was quite an honor, because it's a very difficult task running after them. Most probably that's what developed his physique.
Edison College was the perfect place in the whole of Pakistan, I feel, where one had the opportunity to play sport as well as study. Both standards were very high. And I was very fortunate to go there because it gave me an opportunity to play cricket, excellent facilities in Edison College, the prettiest cricket ground. At the same time, I could study.
My father never thought cricket was a very respectable profession to have, and he never approved of people running around after the ball the way they did on the field. So when Imran was selected for the Pakistan cricket team, he heard the name while he was listening to the news. So he turned around to ask which Imran Khan this was who'd been selected for the team, not realizing that it was his own son.
The first test, when I look back, I played almost in a haze. It was something, which I wasn't really prepared for.
Although Imran was on the tour, and when he was selected, the idea that was floated was he's just a teenager and we are taking him on the tour more for experience than to actually play him in a test match. But circumstances forced Imran to play in the test matches.
Well, looking for a single off the last ball, hits the wicket, it's close and he's out. So Imran run out there. Young Imran came in at a difficult time in his first test, obviously looking for runs. He made 5 and he made them quite well.
I never forget on my test debut, just before the morning of the match, and I was asking Majid's advice. I said, how do I improve? And I'm having a bit of trouble with my run-up. What do I do? And he then said, why don't you mark your run-up? And he got the shock of his life when he realized that I never marked my run-up by measuring steps. I used to just go a certain distance, look back and feel that's enough and put a mark there, and then just go and bowl. So it was a real shock to him, and he turned around and said, look, let's just wait till the end of the match and then we'll work out your run-up.
He was very much the baby in the side, wasn't he? He was, when he played at Edgbaston, the unknown quantity, if you like, and he was the sort of player that everybody was looking to say, well, why have they brought Imran Khan? What's he going to do? And when he came on to bowl and he faced over, everybody must have thought, well, they haven't got it right.
I was quite disappointed after the first test match because, I didn't get a wicket. Secondly, it was really the reaction of the team towards me. I mean, not the whole team, but some of the players were openly accusing me of having got into the team because of nepotism. They felt my family was strong, and that's how I managed to make my way into the team. And that really, that hurt a lot.